as far as being able to like there's certain percentage benchmarks where you could add your spouse and dependent to your
Yes, sir.
benefits. You start getting free medical, and then at that 100%, the holy grail of benefits start to open up. So just touch a little bit on those points there for us.
Yeah, so I think you kind of touched on a few. But a lot of times I always want to make sure that veterans understand that there's federal and state benefits, right? There's a lot of federal access to federal funding and different things of that nature that's going to be able to provide you these benefits. But there's also state benefits that we don't talk about hugely. It's basic things like being able to go to national parks for totally free, right? That's a great state benefit. Certain benchmarks of even at 0%, just being service connected at 0%, you're able to have access to military installations. So you're able to go on base, right, to go to shop at the commissary, go to, again, the NEX, BX, MWR, different things of that nature to be able to utilize those tax-free purchases and discounts. So, but it is obviously at base discretion. So whatever base you go to, it's at their discretion. However, typically, that's something that's authorized, which was provided in January 2020. COVID kind of hit, and but that was something that was very accessible. But then also, you spoke about again medical care. Medical care is huge because most military members don't talk about the medical services that because again, you're covered while in active duty. You and your family are covered. You never have to worry about medical care while in military service. But when you transition out, obviously, as we know as civilians, it gets a little costly, right? So with getting costly, the VA can be able to service you in your medical needs, okay, depending on what tier you go in, okay? But there's benchmarks such as being 10% service connected and whatever you're service connected for, that's going to be able to provide you free medical care, okay? But there's other benchmarks and tiers that we can go into, but that's a total another video that we'll inform everyone on. But you can go into the basic tier of being service connected and being able to receive free medical care. So that's something as well. But it's just so many different benefits that we can talk about, and I think each one deserves its own time. So, but yeah, there's a lot more federal and state benefits. If you get in contact with us, if we're able to assist you to be able to provide that information to you, that's what we're going to do.
Absolutely. No, that's wonderful there. That's wonderful there.